Another episode. Today we are going to get something from the horror room, but I didn't do the unboxing, but I put it in the room and I want to show you guys what it is because it is a coin, it's silver, and it's horror for my horror people. That beautiful, stunning coin. Let's go take a closer look. Okay, boys and girls, this is it. This is the Stanley, the 2-ounce silver, proof 70, antique finish, high relief. Actually, no, there is no antique finish, but first day of issue, proof 70. In the coin world, the perfect coin. My two hobbies, my favorite hobbies, collecting, horror, in one world. The Stanley, guys. Let's dive into it. Let's talk about it. What makes this coin so unique? Well, they made 1,909. The year the Stanley was first opened. It's in Colorado. There's a lot of history to this. The man right there is Mr. Stanley himself. If you look up closer, you'll see the Grady twins on the stairs. Now, those two ladies are definitely the Grady twins, right? How did this inspire The Shining? So, Stephen King stayed at the Stanley, and he saw these two ghosts that were like sisters, twins. And that's how we got the Grady twins. Now, this coin is really detailed, guys. It's a stunner. I've been wanting it for a while. I finally found a good price. Where are those Grady twins? It's like playing Where's Waldo. They're up there somewhere. Oh, there they are. Up, 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 up. Right there in the blue. Okay, so back to the Stanley. Okay, so Mr. Stanley created the hotel. Hence the Stanley Hotel. 1909. They made 1,909 of these, if I'm not mistaken. 2-ounce silk finish. When I said antique, I meant silk. This thing is a stunner, guys. This is a beautiful coin. 2 ounces. I paid about $100. They screwed up on the shipping, so they gave me $10 off. So I really got it for about $100. 15-ounce, which isn't terrible. It's really actually pretty good for such a quality coin. Proof 70. If you know anything on the scale of grading, it's 1 through 70. So I might have some coin people be like, oh, okay. And then I have some people who are horror but don't know anything about coins. Well, that's okay too, because we're all learning as we go. So this is a 70. So on the Richter scale, 70 is the top dog. You can't get a better coin. It truly means there's no flaws to it. And as you can see, we don't see any flaws anyways. The only flaw now is on the case, and it's kind of scratched. But other than that, let's take a look at the other side. Okay, guys, when I said other side, I didn't mean like, the dark side or any of that stuff. I'm talking about the other side of the coin. Yeah, that's what you thought I meant, right? Anyways, so from here, you can't really see. It looks blank, but if you look close, the right lighting, you will see Mr. Stanley's ghost. Oh, boy. You're like, Travis, I think you're onto something. You guys seeing that in the shadow? If you look close, let's take a deeper dive. All right, we're getting close and personal. First off, let's admire these. Like a cameo. The Bloody Mary stuff right there is incredible. I love the old Bloody Mary stuff back in the day. I've got to find out what the association with the Stanley with that is. If they just put that on there, I could imagine it has to be some association. I don't know if I have the eyes right now to see what that says. But then the picture, it's like these little things have details outside the queen. They have things related to it. But now let's take a look at the ghost. So this is the image. You don't really see anything, and then as you get the light on it, you can start to see his ghost. Mr. Stanley's known to roam the Stanley Hotel. But you guys do see his, almost like a silhouette, right? But I will say this, they did a really good job on this coin, guys. Even trying to capture something like that, of like, that's real dark. Oh, there we go. You can get some real good detail now. but then you move a little bit and you start to see him come through. I think that's kind of the goal when they created this coin, was like to be subtle, but yet obvious, but not too obvious, right? You don't want to be like, oh, there he is. You want to be like, oh, I see him, because he's looking at you, right? He's looking at you guys, but he's not really like he's not making it super obvious. Like, oh my God. You know, it's more like a, and then you look, did you see something? So that's the beauty of it, right? Now, the one thing I'm going to say, though, is when a coin like this first came out, guys, you're paying like upwards of like a couple $100, okay? You're paying two something at first, and then the markets have kind of gone down. The markets have dropped. There's deals to be out. There's deals to be had out there. Keep looking for, you know, different pieces you enjoy. I picked this up, like I said, for about $100 with my $10 off. And truth be told, I absolutely love this, okay? So, I do have other silver coins. I'm going to show you a few here. So these are pewter. Those are silver, the Zombucks. But this video is pretty much just about the Stanley, right? We could show off some of these other pieces in the collection or talk about the skulls. Or I just put up these little guys recently, these 2-ounce, because the skulls, they fit the theme. I like that. I put one more right there. They're actually privateers. They have like pirates on the front. But these are all zombie related. And I have like the tombstones that are the Black Widows, 2 ounces of silver. For me, guys, it was like, this is my thinking. How could I incorporate one hobby I love, the horror stuff, and go about it with another hobby I love, silver? So now I'm focusing on silver pieces that have a horror element aspect to them. This is the most haunted hotel in America. And yes, I'm going to go visit it at some point, guys. I don't know when. Don't kill me. It's going to take some time, okay? But the more you know about it, the more you start to appreciate coins like this. The history's there. It came out in 2023. I think if you can get it for around $130 or less, you're really paying like $65, give or take an ounce. That's okay. Silver's at 30. You're buying something with a high premium, high quality, very detailed, and yeah, getting into 70. If you don't get the case like I did with the 70, you could probably get one ungraded for like 115, which is fine too. I remember when they were like 200 and something, but I do really enjoy these. I think long term, if people start to find out about them, they're going to scoop them up. I just want one, putting it away with the other ones. I do love horror. Halloween's coming up. I have a birthday coming up this month. I also asked my sister to grab me something Freddy Krueger silver related. I do have some Freddy Krueger silver coins too. Why? They're smaller, they take up less room, and they're unique. You know, I love figures. Listen, I've got plenty of them. But the truth is, guys, if I can get something else like the Brady cards I've been collecting, like you've seen some videos I've been posting, those are cool too. I dabble around, I bounce around. I've sold, literally, guys, I've sold some of my own silver, not these, but silver like I wasn't attached to or in love with. Like this, I actually love. But like I might have had 10 rounds of the same one, right? So if I sold 8 of them, and then I could buy some other pieces and move some money around, buy some Brady's. And I want to buy more horror silver coins. Because, why? Because when you're a collector, investor, flipper, all the above here, right? We do everything. You buy things you end up liking for the collection. You also take the approach of the mindset of, I'm going to buy one of those because the market's pretty cheap and I could probably make some money, sell it, and then I can go buy more. Or, you know, buy 2 and then keep one, flip the other, pay for that one. It's always the same approach here. The reason we do that stuff is because we do have an obsession with collecting. We do love it. And deep down, if it's something that makes you happy, have fun with it, you know. I think the horror stuff here, the collection room out there, coins I've been collecting a long time, and now the Brady's. The Brady's, I've gone pretty heavy in this year, and I bought a lot. But do I think at some point, like I would sell some of them? Maybe. But I'm looking at like 10 years down the road when his stuff, because football market, cars, sports markets, those are down a lot. So there's buying opportunities. But I also have a mindset of holding like 10, 15 years. And that's the beauty of finding different pieces that you like to put away. They go up. You could sell some, make some money, buy some more, and just reinvest kind of mentality. But overall, the Stanley Hotel, I'm happy to own this. I can't believe I finally own one. And I love this coin, guys. And when you see it in person too, see how he sticks out a little bit? Like he's almost like pops off the coin, which to me, there's some craftsmanship here and it's really special. And I just wanted to share this with you. If you guys are new here and you do like horror, go binge watch a lot of my horror unboxings. If you like sports cards and stuff, I've been doing the Brady rookies. If you're an action figure collector, I've got tons of stuff on that. If you're a coin person and silver stacker and you're like, I don't like to pay for premiums, I just like generic, closer to spot, that's fine too. But at the end of the day, we all do what we like, right? And I like a little bit of it all. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new here, hit that like button, comment below, let me know what you think about the Stanley 2-ounce silk finish. And then the Shining obviously is the more important thing, because without Stephen King visiting that hotel and the Grady twins, I don't know if The Shining would have been written. Now granted, the movie, in my opinion, I love. I'm Jack Nicholson. That movie without Jack and Shelley and even Kubrick, I don't know if it even is as iconic as it is without those guys. And I know King wasn't crazy about it, but that's okay, because he wrote his book and those guys made that movie. And I think the movie is so much more popular, in my opinion, than the book ever will be, because that movie is one of the greatest, masterpieces from a horror perspective, and the psychological aspect of it is really kind of unique. And there's so many loopholes to that movie. People are like wondering what's going on, and I don't mind that. It doesn't need to be perfectly black and white sometimes. Sometimes leaving it open-ended is special. And Jack Nicholson is my favorite actor, so of course I'm going to be biased and say the movie is going to be better than the book, even though King does not want to admit that the movie was what he thought, and that's okay. I bet you he's probably deep down a little disappointed or upset to this day, but he has to remember that movie probably helped made him too, because that movie was made a long time ago. So, but anyways, it is what it is. You have your opinion, I have mine. Let's just all admit we can appreciate this Stanley coin and the real history behind it, which eventually led us to the Overlook Hotel in The Shining. And keep on the grind, keep hunting, happy hunting, safe hunting. Talk